Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy, and I am here this morning to show you how to make some beautiful shabby chic flowers. And the wonderful part about this is there is no sewing or no gluing. You heard me. No sewing or no gluing. And here's one right here that I made. In fact, I just made it a few minutes ago. And then here's another one I made. I have not made these with anything but real um, lightweight, airy material. Like this is vintage lace right here. And I've got another one to make with you, and then I have some, this is voile or, um, oh, I guess it's a voile type material, and it's real thin too. I think if you try to make them with too large of a material that's got too much weight to it, I don't think they would work. But I think these are just beautiful. I'm getting ready to make some more altered file folder holders and things like that, and I'm going to be using these on those. So let me show you the miracle. Excuse me, I had to get something to drink. My throat's dry. Let me show you the miracle of making these. Okay, you need lace, and I kind of cut them in some type of a fashion of a circle. You don't have to worry about it too much. Once you get them made, you can kind of snip on them and see about rounding them out a little bit. Okay, so we're going to need, I use about 6 pieces of lace. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a smaller one, so I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so we got 6. Well, we've only got one left, so why don't we just put 7 in here? Let me pick up this one. Okay, 7. So that's going to be our flower. And I'm going to go ahead and round this off because it's kind of, okay, there we go. And then I'm going to add this smaller one in the center. Okay, so we got 7 pieces of lace. Now, what you can do, I just kind of hold them up. Mine do not all, they're kind of different sizes. I think that adds to the shabbiness of them. If you want to, you can use a coffee mug and trace around and cut them out. What I did was just cut squares because that's so much easier. And then I folded them and folded them again and then just kind of snipped around and kind of sort of made a round spot. Okay, now we're going to add the interesting part. A button. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to put a button right in the center. And you can use a lot of different things to adhere it. I'm using a piece of this is really Christmas ribbon, but it's real strong and it bends and holds its shape. You can do that. You can use a rubber band. You can use a wire. I think I saw somebody at one point making them. This is not my idea. I saw somebody at one point using those little tiny plastic hairband things, but I'm just using what I've got. So you're going to put your button in the middle, and then you're just going to turn it over. Oops. I might need, let me get a thicker button. I think maybe I need a thicker button. Okay, I chose a thicker button so I can kind of get my fingers around it. Now I hate to use that one. That's a mother of pearl. You put your button in here, and it, depending on the size of your button, you know, if you use a real big button, it's going to make your flower smaller. Okay, so you're just going to do this. Just like that. You got your button. You got it in the center. And just like this. Then I take, oops, I'm sorry, I'm not in frame. Okay, let me start over. My button's in the center, and I gather my flower around it, and then I'm going to take this piece of ribbon right here and see how it kind of holds itself and gives me a little bit of help. I just found it in my button stash. Okay, you're just going to pull this very tight, and you're going to tie a knot. Okay, and basically here is your flower. We got to work with it a little bit, but basically this is it. Is that not just incredible? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to snip this off, because I've got it tied off real well, and then I'm going to kind of just look at it upside down and kind of pull my fingers like this and kind of get it like this, and then I'm just going to kind of snip around a little bit and get these pieces off that are real long. In fact, I'm just gonna hold it like this and snip it. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of getting the pieces that are just sticking out too wonky out of the way. Okay, now I want to trim that a little bit. I'm going to kind of come around here and get that. Okay, and then I'm going to put it down, and you can just fiddle with it. You want to kind of start pulling your little layers up. Oh, so beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this just lovely? I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like magic. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Toot my own horn here, but I think it is just, what's the classy word? It's exquisite. Okay, there we go. And put this on, you know, on the front of a journal or the front of an altered file folder. Just anywhere that, you know, you wouldn't want to put it in your journal, because when you closed it, it would smash it. But yeah, this is just beautiful. And you could also, if you wanted to kind of separate the center, you could put a pearl there. You know, you could do so many, you know, you could put so many things in it. I personally like it gathered like this, because it just, I don't know, I like all this, the way it twirls around. And, you know, just keep playing with it, because here's some more layers under here that haven't been puffed up. Okay, so now I have 3 different sizes. I have this one, and I have this one, and I have this one. And I just, I just can't believe it. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, if you were to go into a boutique or something and see these, they'd probably be like $20 or something, and they probably have a little clasp on the back of them, maybe. But anyway, I made these, and I just wanted to share because I thought they are so simple and beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna make one more. I found this aqua voile type material I have, and I thought I would try one with this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I'm just going to do 6 on this one. 6. Now I'm going to take and I'm just going to put my little button in the middle, and I'm going to cut off some of this. This has been laying around in my ribbon box forever, and I just never used it. And when I saw it and I was trying to find something to tie off these flowers with, I thought, this is perfect. And it's turned out to be really good. Okay, you're going to pick it up. This is the only fiddly part of the whole thing. You're going to pick it up, and you're going to turn it over, and you're going to get your button. See how I've got my button all squished up? And then I'm going to take and I'm going to wrap this around. And then I'm going to tie it. I keep wanting to reach and do, I keep wanting to reach and use my teeth. I'll grab it by, hold it as a third arm. I won't do that. Oh, me. Okay, now I'm not sure how this one's going to work. It may be too stiff, but we'll see. I don't think so. Okay, now we're going to cut off our ribbon. And then we're going to, oh yeah, it's going to be pretty. Okay, this one's going to take a little bit more fiddling with because the lace, is more, no, I don't know about this. Let me see here. Let me keep pulling on it. I don't think I'm going to like this too much. I think the lace works better. Okay, let me keep playing with it here. We'll see. In my mind, oh, okay, yeah, you just got to work with this more. Then we're going to turn it over here and pull that. Okay, yeah, that's working. But I tell you what I need to do. I need to straighten it up a little bit, so we'll do that. See, I just kind of put it down in my thumb, and yeah, this is going to be, you're just going to have to work with this one. It doesn't want to fall into place like the lace does, so we'll just keep playing with this for a minute. Might do a little bit more snipping. Let's see. I still like the lace the best. I think that is really pretty. Although this is and then you can kind of pull on it and get these little stray oh, that's okay, but I probably wouldn't use a whole lot of this. what it did is it didn't, since it's not as loose and free flowing as that thin lace there, it's not as, it didn't go around the button quite like the lace did. But I tell you what, you keep working with it, and that's nice too. I like that. You're just going to have to keep working with it and kind of doing it like this and pulling it and letting it kind of do its thing around the button. And there we go. Let me snip that off a little bit. Well, the center turned out really pretty on this one. So, it's definitely, there we go. You just got to fiddle with this one. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. And definitely shabby. Look at the center of that. That's really, really pretty. Okay. Well, let's put them all. Oh, let's put one of these with that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Absolutely. The voile works, but you just got to do a little bit more fiddling with it. Okay, there they are. The miracle flowers. No sew, no glue. And I want to thank you ladies for joining me. And I hope you have a nice day. And I think I'm going to go look for something else to make flowers with. And you'll be seeing these on my altered file folders, and because I use a lot of vintage lace and everything. So, okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.